Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle, and well, we're back at it again. More boxes have come in, and we're going to preview those reels that I've just received recently, see which ones would be of interest in terms of doing some videos on, and see what we can learn from the folks that have sent these in. So the first one is coming in from Randy. He's in, looks like Arizona. And I'm always interested in the reels I find coming in from Arizona because, well, you would think it's a desert state and you don't see a lot of deep sea reels on the lake, and the next thing you know, you got big trolling reels and everything else in between. So let's see what Randy has sent in, and we'll see how we can help him service this one. All right, well, Randy has sent in the 4400 SS. It's the Spin Fisher, and this is a nice reel. It's made in the USA. I think this was the 4th generation, and it doesn't move. Well, we're locked in here. This is going to be a theme today. I've already opened one box that has a frozen kind of spin fisher in it, so we'll do that. I like to do examples of why fishing reels fail. We'll see what happened to this one, see if we can help Randy out, see if we can give that reel a second chance. Next up is a package that comes to me all the way from Syracuse, New York. This one's from John. He's been following the tracking on it. Didn't want to lose it, I'm sure. And let's see what John is sending in. John is sending in a couple of reels here. This one, we were just going over that broken tournament one. Here's a Daiwa Crossfire from the same era. Big drag system in this one. And I don't want to get tuned up. And we have our Garcia 3800. These followed the Mitchell line, and this would be comparable to the Mitchell 308. I think we have a faulty, well, we have a faulty everything on this one. We have a faulty trip lever and bail spring, and then we have another one of the tournament ones. So this, hopefully this one's running the way it should run. So on the other one we were talking how this one is missing the oscillation. Or that one was missing the oscillation. This one is doing just fine. That looks to be the three that John has sent in. We'll get on those. We'll see which ones we can do the videos on. And here's one from South Carolina, from Richard. I've been getting a lot of fishing reels from North and South Carolina. It's prime time fishing season down there. And as reels break, you've been sending them north. Nicely packaged. It's funny when you get these. Some of these are the best packaged in the world, and some of them are just kind of put in a box with no padding or anything. Let's see what we have. And sometimes that's indicative of the way that the reels have been cared for. I think we have another Spin Fisher in here. If I remember this one, what we do. I think this is one where the Spin Fisher anti-reverse is not working, and that's kind of a common failure. We look at what kind of reels are out there generationally, and what goes wrong with those. And the Spin Fisher has a forked anti-reverse dog on the earlier ones, and well, it just tends to fail. But I'm not sure if that's the actual issue here or not. Just take a quick look. Well, that one's holding. I'll have to go take a look, see what the question is inside. All right, so we'll keep going here. We have a few more. It's going to be a busy week at the shop, and if you see any of these reels that you would like to have as video how to service and repairs that I'm not planning to do, please leave them in the comment section. The next one comes in locally. It's from New Jersey. It comes in from John, and John lives down on the New Jersey shore, and he's actually in an area that was affected severely by Hurricane Sandy, or Superstorm Sandy, or whatever we want to call it. The issues that we had there, we had very unusual moon and tides, in addition to all of the swells from the hurricane, and it swamped lands that, well, they just never got swamped before. Did a whole lot of destruction and devastation. And interesting enough, for years I was getting fishing reels in that were resurrected from the sheds and the storage units and the like. They went underwater and from that hurricane. And I learned an awful lot about how to service and work on reels from that. Well, Randy is sending me in one. What do you know? It's a reel in a bag project. This is the Penn Squitter Junior. This is the 140. In this case, this is a kind of a remanufactured Squitter Junior because, well, that would have the 145 on it to be the true one. It obviously has an issue with the way that the free spool was installed when it was. We'll take care of this for Randy. We'll make sure that this one gets a second chance to go out there fishing. Well, while I continue to preview these, I would like to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. If you like the art of fishing reel repair, if you like to see how reels are taken apart and serviced, if you'd like to learn more about the manufacturers, what they made, when they made them, and how they made them, well, this is for you. Next one up is from, well, another New Jersey friend. This tells from New Jersey, we don't spare the duct tape. And let's see if we can get this one open here. I don't recall a conversation with this fella, so let's see what we can do. Sometimes the hardest part of reel repair is opening up the box to start. So let's see. Wow. So while we're doing this, I'm trying to not cut my hands open in the process. I want to encourage you, if you have any questions, please ask the questions. I will try and answer them for you. It doesn't have to be on these projects. It can be on anything in particular. And in this case, we've got an Yvette. Now, I just did the Yvette SXMC, I think, 5.3 to 1. This one is a basic Yvette. And he's right, it doesn't turn when you're putting it into gear. So something seems to be running poorly there. We'll take that apart. If nothing else, we'll do a video about why fishing reels fail. And hopefully we'll get that one back out there and going fishing again. Those little Yvette reels have become very popular, particularly here on the East Coast. They're a nice mix between a lever drag reel and a reel that will give you the capacity with braid to go ocean fishing. Well, here's the box that I had already opened. This one has come in from Delaware. I think this is every fishing reel shop's nightmares. We've got 3 reels in here that don't work. We've got one here that, well, I call it the worst spin fisher I ever had. It's seized. I believe this is the Spin Fisher 5, probably the 6500. It's been worn out. Nothing works. The bail is shot. The reel doesn't turn. If I remember the conversation, it goes something like this reel was dunked in the sand and in the ocean, got swamped. I don't know what happened to it after that, but it's not working. We'll see. Here's a Saltist. That would be a Daiwa Saltist. Well, interesting thing about that is it's got a whole bunch of pieces and parts in the bottom of the bag here. So we're going to call that a reel in a bag project. We will try to get this one going again. It looks like, I guess I was going to say I would hope maybe he just was playing around with the level line feature, but I'm noticing this handle isn't turning either. So got our work set out for us there. This one I don't know if it can be repaired. This is the Fun series. Well, we got a loose cap here. This is the Daiwa SS Tournament series, one of the best reels they ever made. Well, we don't have an oscillation system. This is a worm drive gear, if I remember. So something is amiss inside this. We'll take it apart. It may be one of those why fishing reel fails videos, but these are the ones where they're just not easy to fix, and you can learn an awful lot from them. Well, then we have Kevin. Kevin is out in Oregon. I've worked on some of Kevin's reels before, and it seems like Scott out in California, that I've got a big box here, and I'm sure there's not one reel inside of it. So let's see what Kevin is sending me. Okay, we have some interesting reels in here. So here's the first. Like these a lot. Here is a Pfluger Capital. And this one is the 1986 version. Beautiful German silver on the reel. And I've done videos on these before. And they're nice reels. They have a single screw take apart. This is a gear housing here. It's a big piece of molded plastic. And inside that we have all of the gear assembly. They're nice reels. They have a bigger reel. I think that's the 1989 reel. But we'll give that some service. We'll see if we can do that as a video. Here's a smaller version of a Ambassador. This is the 2500C. It's smaller in diameter, but pretty much has the same features and functions of the larger ones. Here's the larger one. This is probably the 5600. Yeah, this is the 6501C3, which means it's a left-handed drive reel. And I just did one of these. I don't remember if it was a C3 or the C4 version, so we'll probably need to do a video on that. We have another one. This is the 5500C. I should have those in my video. These seem to work fine. I think these are just in for cleaning and tune-ups. These reels appear to be very well cared for, and that's always a plus when it comes to servicing the reels. Here's one that I probably would guess would be an Ocean City trade reel. This one is mentioned as a Danco, but it looks very much like an Ocean City. I'm sure it is, and I'm sure Danco was a local retailer somewhere. Well, somewhere out there. This looks like the Ocean City. I'm not sure if it's the Imperial or what the design is. But regardless, I'm believing that's an Ocean City. We'll take that apart and do a video on that if time permits. And 3 more here. So if you don't want to miss any of these, if you've subscribed, and I hope you do, please hit the notification button. That'll let you know when I'm posting these videos, and that will help you to schedule which ones you want to see. I work, as you can tell, I work on all kinds. You've seen a whole lot of different ones previewed today. And here's another one. This is an Ambassador TGC 5000. I'm not quite sure. Tournament grade. Okay, well, it says stainless steel ball bearings. Most of the internals on these, regardless of what they call the names, are about the same. Sometimes there's a piece of or two different, but the designs pretty much are the same. We have a Millionaire, Daiwa Millionaire, I believe. If that's the case, we'll certainly do this one because I don't have a lot of Millionaire bait casters in the library. So we'll definitely do the Daiwa Millionaire. So we'll try to do the Daiwa Millionaire, the Danco, maybe that small 2500C. And one more here. This is the Ambassador XLT Plus. And this has got the fun ones. This has got one that when you release the piece for casting, you're going to see that this floats free now, and it enables you to cast without the drive of that level line gear. So the line goes out smoother and a lot quicker and with less resistance, so you can cast that further. And then as you crank the reel, this bottom end of the assembly is going to pick that line guide up, and it's going to bring that one through. We'll probably do that as a video as well. So I hope some of these reels are reels that you want to see as a video. If I don't plan on doing them, or if you just want to reinforce that you'd like to see the video on that, by all means, please do that. And I will do my best to get a video out for you as I work through all of these reels and try to give these reels a second chance. So I hope you've enjoyed that. To all of our first responders and essential personnel, thank you for everything it is that you've been doing to keep us safe during the pandemic. To everyone, please stay safe, stay well, and stay watching, and have great fishing. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle.